The Yakuza series made its debut on the PlayStation 2 in December 2005 in Japan. It's known as Ryu ga Gotoku, roughly translated as like a dragon. This is a reference to the tattoo on the back of the protagonist. Now the series counts 6 main games, a prequel, a zombie spin-off, and some Japan-only remasters and smaller projects. In Europe and North America, we're expecting Yakuza 0 on January 24th on the PlayStation 4, while we'll see a remake of the first Yakuza this summer, followed by a Yakuza 6 in 2018. So there's enough reasons to be excited about all of this, but there's also a big chance you're not familiar with the series. That's why we present you 10 things that will make you love the Yakuza series. Before we start mentioning some of the awesome things this game has to offer, we want to make clear that this is not a Japanese version of Grand Theft Auto. Yakuza is not an open-world game like GTA or The Witcher. You get open environments, but not open worlds. Yakuza is an action-adventure brawler that uses lots of elements from different genres. It has a weird mix of styles that makes the Yakuza series so much fun.
Just your bad luck to have run into me.
The Yakuza series started on PlayStation 2. In more than a decade, 7 games have been released in the main series. Even though each game in the series is filled with an insane amount of story, you can still play each one as a standalone. Every Yakuza game starts with an introduction to explain to newcomers what's going on. It's a very nice way to get you up to speed. Many of the characters in the series have been part of multiple games. They will grow with you as well. Where Kiro is a young mobster in the first game, he's clearly a lot older in the later games. Most of the Yakuza games take place in the same district in Tokyo. The cool thing about this is that the city grows with you. Buildings that are under construction in one game are finished in the next. So even though the streets can feel familiar, they will always change with new shops, new buildings, and so on. You will be brawling a lot in Yakuza. Even when you're roaming the city, random thugs can come at you. As soon as you've unlocked some cool moves, the fighting gets better and better. The brawling is really engaging, as you are punching, blocking, and dodging. The newer version of Yakuza even has some awesome cinematic finishing moves. One of the best aspects of the brawling in Yakuza is that it's pretty brutal. Let's just say they don't mind a bit of blood on the pavement. For a game that's not really open world, Yakuza does have a lot to offer. Walking from one side of an area to the other takes about 2 minutes. But this virtual version of Tokyo is full of wondrous distractions. There are shops you can visit, people you can meet who offer side quests, or you can go to a karaoke bar. And of course, there are hostesses who are there to please you. But above all, this game just offers a lot and doesn't require endless amounts of searching and walking.
You like that? What? That's enough.
I'm doing this because he disrespected you.
He's learned his lesson.
Kazuma Kiryu is a man who wants to do good but is pulled into the Yakuza over and over again. He can be considered the main character of the series, but in Yakuza 4 and newer games, you always get to play other characters as well, creating a real feeling of brotherhood between the men. During your adventures, you will meet a lot of interesting faces. Most of them are part of the Yakuza gang and bound by the strict rules of those families. But the one that will make the biggest impact is Goro Majima. He's really crazy.
しゃあないのう。あっ一丁景気のやれや
Yakuza is not only a brawler, it also has RPG mechanics. By doing missions, side quests, or leveling up, you can unlock new moves. These are often represented as revelations. The way this knowledge is introduced is simply hilarious and brilliant at the same time. Of course, this system is not implemented in the older Yakuza games, but it's an excellent feature nonetheless. Not only does this game offer you great gameplay, it'll also teach you about Japanese culture. For example, in Yakuza 3, we learnt that it's not allowed to go to a love hotel on your own or with a friend. These hotels are really meant for lovers, straight or gay.
うちはビジネスホテルじゃないんだよ。カップル以外はお断り。
どういうことだねえおばちゃん。
はい。
カップルじゃなきゃダメなんですよね。
そうですよ。
いや、私と兄貴はラブラブなカップルだから問題ないでしょ。
おい。
Yakuza does a good job of portraying sexuality in Japanese culture. It's all a bit of light-hearted fun. You can call a sex line, and of course, there are hostesses. But it goes further than that.
もしもし。そうだな。
There's a side mission in which Kiryu meets a very muscular lady who falls in love and chases him. And then there's a fight in a bathhouse, completely naked, because Yakuza often meet in bathhouses as it's harder to bring weapons. The Yakuza series has proven itself to be a very diverse game series. If you're tired of doing story missions, you can go to the karaoke bar and sing a bit. Or you can go on taxi missions. In Yakuza 5, this meant solving social problems for your clients and earning cash that way. Or driving very realistically. Yes, this means you will need to stop at the traffic lights. There are also taxi racing games. As you can see, even with something as mundane as taxi side missions, there's lots of variety. We believe that Yakuza is an amazingly deep series that deserves lots more love in the West. Do you like the Yakuza series? Are you excited about playing Yakuza 0 or the other games? Let us know in the comments, and please like the video and subscribe to the channel.